Alberta Health and Wellness says sexually transmitted infections have been on the rise, and in the last few weeks they've rolled out a new and somewhat shocking ad campaign. Lexi Dogan looked into whether or not the ads are actually working. We have a warning, some video in this story may be unsettling for some viewers.
If you love to laugh, flirt, and maybe more.
No, it's not a late-night dating infomercial.
The hottest place to meet local singles infected with syphilis.
You're watching a real ad for Alberta Health's new awareness campaign for sexually transmitted infections. Provocative? Yes, but Alberta Health Services says it's working.
We see it in the various clinics and all around Alberta in terms of demand and people asking questions, people asking to be tested, which is exactly what we want to happen. And so we're seeing that.
Alberta Health Services says STI rates in the province are the highest in the country, and the 5-year strategy is all about increasing awareness and prevention.
That's the main goal, is to inform people about the risk of those sexually transmitted infections.
If you love to laugh, flirt, or maybe more, and by more, I mean get infected with syphilis.
Radio spots, TV ads, and now this, a fake dating website. The tactic may be attention-grabbing, but some doctors say they're all for the racy ad campaign.
You have to sometimes shake people out of their lackadaisical attitude, their attitude of complacence. So I think you have to hit them right between the head.
The ads are just one aspect of the initiative. Alberta Health and Wellness will spend $14 million in the next 3 years, and doctors agree that prevention and getting tested for STIs are critical.
That's another component that we're working on, directly informing people to go and get tested, but also supporting physicians and various medical clinics.
Again, boils down to safe, using prevention, safe sex.
Lexi Dogan, Newcap News.
From the abacus to the calculator, the blackboard to the smartboard, advances in technology constantly reshape the education system. Some devices are more impactful than others. In this week's Beyond the Classroom, Jack Haskins explains how a high-tech gadget is not only changing the way a Border City student learns, but the way he lives his life.
What color do you want?
Yellow. I want yellow.
Go ahead.
Meet Grayson Finley. He's an autistic nonverbal grade 5 student at Rendell Park School. He's recently began using an iPad to help him communicate more effectively with his teachers and fellow classmates.
They were really excited. In fact, a few students, the first time he ever used it, stood up and went, "Grayson has a voice? Like, this is his voice." And they were all really excited.
The program on the iPad has an extensive library of words and phrases, which Grayson cycles through with ease.
I want to go to the bathroom.
It was pretty much instant because he took right to it. It was just a lot quicker than using his textbook, which was kind of cumbersome. He had to carry it around all the time, and the iPad is just a lot more convenient for him. So he took right to it. It was great.
The improvements aren't just limited to the classroom, as Grayson's parents have also noticed a positive change.
It's wonderful at home. I mean, if you run into new people or if you have, say, a different meal that he really enjoys, then it's easy enough to take a picture with the iPad and you go into the program, you upload it, bring it in, and you label it right away.
The iPad is just the beginning for Grayson. There's no telling in what advances will be made in the future.
And we've only started to see what he can do with it. Like, we're just starting to get into it. So down the road, I can just see amazing possibilities for him. Like, he will be able to communicate with anybody.
Jack Haskins, Newcap News.
This profile is proudly sponsored by Lakeland College. Whether you want to earn a degree, diploma, or certificate, Lakeland College can help you achieve your educational goals.
With the arrival of summer, many people wear footwear which will expose their feet to all sorts of surfaces, potentially causing them harm. In this week's Health Minute, Shauna Roshuk tells us why caring for your feet will make your travels more enjoyable in your sandals.
Slipping on a pair of flip-flops, strappy sandals, or even going barefoot is a summer tradition. Many will agree a pedicure is a luxurious treat, but you should be careful where and who is taking care of you.
Make sure, you see everything is nice, clean, and tidy, from the furniture in the waiting area to the basins that you soak your feet in, and desks, nail desks, all that. Also that all the staff is knowledgeable.
A well-manicured foot will add to the overall look of a great summer shoe. Snyder suggests a pedicure every 6 weeks to make sure there's no problems going on under that pretty coat of polish.
You'll notice, like most times in the nails, they lift and you'll get the discolored orangey or like greeny yellow look. And you can definitely smell it for sure. The bottoms of your feet will get a little bit itchy if you have an athlete's foot.
Foot problems are common for many and should be taken care of by a doctor. However, your tender tootsies still deserve attention and some TLC from a well-trained esthetician.
They can still come in for pedicures. We know how to avoid it and make sure that nothing ever gets, cross-contaminated.
The feet are a very important part of the body and their function is often overlooked.
A lot of people neglect them, but they're very important. They just as important as getting your hair done or washing your face at night, like you need to take care of your feet. They're with you forever.
With this week's Health Minute, I'm Shauna Roshuk.
The Health Minute is brought to you by Dr. Scott Poxon. Your eyes deserve an optometrist. Here for your eye health. Dr. Poxon, your optometrist for your busy life.